Hello, my name is Suzette Cavadas, and I have the privilege of running for the Township Committee. I am thankful and honored to have this time to speak with you and express how proud I am to be given the opportunity to represent such a diverse and growing community. My 12 years as a committeewoman have been an enlightening experience during which I've gotten the chance to truly understand our residents' needs and let those needs guide me in my decision making. I have been a resident of Union for over 30 years, where I continue to reside with my husband and 2 children. My parents and sister, along with her family, also live in Union. We have chosen to raise our families here, become homeowners, and invest in this town's growth and future. My children have been in the Union Public School since pre-K, and now I have a 12-year-old in middle school and a 14-year-old in his first year at Union High School. I am an active member of the PTA and active parishioner at St. Michael's Church and continue to volunteer my time to help our community. I am invested in our community, our youth, and their potential for success. I'm a practicing attorney with my own law firm and serve as a prosecutor. My education and firm understanding of the law and how it affects government will give me the unique perspective that helps me better represent the residents of Union. As a committeewoman, I am dedicated and will continue to focus on making Union a better place to live for my family and yours. Currently, we're working on an inspiring project, the construction of a brand new state-of-the-art library, which will also include a black box theater bringing live performance to the center. We continue to stay committed and support measures that will keep our families and residents safe, such as electronic speed signs, enforcement, and training for all our emergency personnel. I also pledge to continue to maintain and advocate for our police and fire departments with the most advanced technology to save lives. I truly care deeply about our community, and I hope that I can count on your continued support to keep Union moving forward together. So I ask that you, on November 8th, vote column B, Suzette Cavadas and James Bowser for Township Committee. Thank you.
Hi, I'm James Bowser Jr., and I'm running for Township Committee. Union has been my home for 26 years. It is where my late wife Gail and I were married and raised our family. We have 4 children and 3 grandchildren. I graduated from NJIT with a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering and a master's degree in management engineering. I am also current chairman of the planning board for the Township of Union. I was an engineer with over 40 years experience working for companies like Airco Welding Products, Johnson & Johnson, and Kraft Foods, and Nabisco. I have been a member of the EOP Advisory Board at NJIT since 1990, as well as past president of the alumni group supporting mentoring at NJIT since 1989. Why am I running for the office of Township Committee? I want to give back to the community. I want to make a difference. I mentioned NJIT earlier. It was at NJIT where this desire to give back to the community was nurtured. This was a support system that guided my commitment to helping others. So when the opportunity to give back and get involved in community affairs, I had the mindset to participate. First as president of Beta at NJIT. This alumni group started a mentoring program for incoming freshmen and upperclassmen, teaching them survival skills in regards to how to be successful. As a member of the NJIT Community Advisory Board, I have participated both as a member and as the chairman of this board. This board is responsible for giving input for improving minority recruitment, retention, graduation rates at NJIT. As chairman of the planning board, the board has brought smart planning that has benefited our community. This board has developed a strategic plan that looked at where we are currently, envisioned changes to improve services for the future. Also, my involvement with the planning board has allowed me the opportunity to gain insight into how township decisions can affect our residents. The township is responsible for providing a broad range of services, and the township committee decisions impact how those services are provided. I feel as though I can bring my skills and experiences to the Township Committee to help ensure quality service for our community. I can utilize my skills and experience to further smart growth and development of our township. As an engineer, I am a problem solver. I believe in continuous improvement, and even with success, we can find ways to improve. In closing, I am looking forward to the election on November the 8th in your support, and I'll be honored to serve on the Township Committee. Remember, vote column B, Cavadas Bowser for Township Committee. Thank you.
My name is Ronnie McDowell, and I'm running for the Township of Union Board of Education in column 2 on your ballot. I've been a resident of Union and Vauxhall since 3rd grade. Like myself, my wife Tanya, as well as our 2 adult daughters and 2 teenage sons, all attended Union High School. Career-wise, I retired from a 34-year career in the pharmaceutical industry. My last position was as an assistant director of analytical research at Johnson & Johnson. After retiring, I returned to Kean University and acquired a Master of Arts degree in special education. With that, I taught middle school math for 3 years before becoming a stay-at-home dad. I have served 2 3-year terms on the Board of Education between 2015 and 2021. While on the board, I served on the Education and Personnel Committees. In addition, I served 2 terms as the board president. Along with my column 2 running mates, Dr. Guy Francis, a current member of the board, and Mrs. April Carter, we would like to see a school district that readies students at every level and at every ability to be prepared for their future careers, whatever they choose. Our district is already on that path, and we want to ensure that it continues. With all the building going on in town, it's very likely that our student population will increase. We should start planning now for that eventuality. The board is also considering reconfiguring some grade levels at some of our schools. The change would save about $2 million in annual transportation costs. That annual savings could be used to make building improvements to handle the additional students and to hire additional teachers. We also need to continue our collaboration with Kean University to help fill our teacher vacancies. We've opened our doors to facilitate student teachers from Kean to come into Union's classrooms as part of their teacher training, with the hope that this is where they will continue their career as teachers. Lastly, now that the schools are fully open after the pandemic, it is imperative that we assist students that may have a gap in their learning and/or emotional development. Our great teachers and staff have been trained to notice these deficits and to assist these students academically and emotionally. Thank God for good teachers. My team's goal is to ensure that our schools are the best that they can be for all our students and staff. Our aim also is to support our teaching staff as they bring schools, our union schools, to a higher level of education for all our children. So on Tuesday, November 8th, would you please vote column 2 on the Board of Education ballot? That's Guy Francis, Ronnie McDowell, and April Carter. That's column 2 for the Board of Education. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Williams, and I'm currently president of the Township of Union Board of Education. I'm running for my 3rd term for the board with my running mates Nancy Minneci and Dicxiana Carbonell on column 3 at the bottom of your ballot, because I believe our children deserve the best education they can get while being fiscally responsible with your tax dollars. Because I believe Union's tax dollars should educate Union's children, in my 6 years, we've exited over 270 students who don't live here. Serving as president this year, we brought back annual residency verification and new technology. This year alone, we are exiting over 100 students and many more to come. Residency is also a safety issue, and this year we've strengthened security, more security guards, and more strategic partnerships with the Union Police Department. We made changes to leadership at the high school and set clear expectations and consequences for anyone who may put the safety of children, educators, and staff at risk. And by introducing restorative practices, we take a proactive approach to prevent conflicts in our schools, better manage incidents, and improve the culture of our schools. Safe schools also mean ensuring our children feel safe and supported. We've expanded mental health resources and counseling, and we're continuously improving our social and emotional learning programs so that our children are both intellectually and emotionally capable to be productive citizens of our society. And let me say, all of this was possible with a balanced budget and no layoffs. In fact, we're hiring. Give my team your support and this is what we pledge. We want to bring back our paraprofessionals as full-time employees. We want to see through the execution of the district's 3-year strategic plan. We want to increase shared services and partnerships with the township government. We commit to working diligently and ethically on behalf of Union's children and taxpayers. I want to conclude my remarks by sharing the fact that I'm a cancer survivor. There's a saying, cancer may have started the fight, but I will finish it. And I will fight for safer and better schools for every educator, every child, for every resident, and for our town, because all those things are worth fighting for. So whether you vote by mail, vote early at the Senior Center from October 29th to November 6th, or vote on Election Day on November 8th, please vote column 3, Williams, Minneci, and Carbonell. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nancy Minneci, and I'm running for re-election for the Union Township Board of Education. My husband Joe and I moved to Union in 1983. We raised our sons Joe and Rich here. They are products of the Union Township schools, attending Hamilton, Central 5, Burnett, and graduating from Union High School in 2005 and 2006, respectively. Both continue their education and are very successful in their careers and personal lives. Although I did not grow up in Union, I consider this my hometown. I have made and continue to make lifelong friends here. I am a graduate of Seton Hall University with a bachelor's degree and teacher certifications in elementary, early childhood, and special education. I began my career in special education in January 1975. September 1976 began my 39 career at Essex County Vocational Technical Schools. During those 39 years, my focus always remained on my students, moving them forward so that they would have successful and productive lives. After retiring in 2015, I still felt the need and had the desire to continue my passion for education. What better way to continue and give that back to the community that I love? I was successfully elected to the Board of Education in 2017 and again in 2020. As a board member, I served as both president and vice president for 2 terms. During my tenure, I have served on the Education, Personnel, Fiscal Operations, and Residency committees. I also served on the Negotiating Committee for Maintenance. As a Residency Committee member and current chair, we have successfully exited many students monthly that were deemed to be not domiciled in the township. We continue our efforts with investigations and our re-registration at the high school, with middle and elementary schools to follow soon. I have seen the implementation of our pre-K 3 and 4 programs. Our district has forged partnerships with Kane University and will begin a partnership with Union College in January 2023. We have successfully settled contracts with the teacher, administrator, and maintenance associations. We are keenly aware that it is important to keep our district moving forward and attract the best employees for our district. School security has been and will continue to be a priority. Our student and staff safety is of the utmost importance, which is why we have and will continue to upgrade our security. As a member of the community, I also serve on the Library Trustee Board, Senior Citizen Advisory, Drug Alliance, and Recreation Board. In order to continue our district moving forward, I respectfully ask you to cast your votes on November 8th for column 3, Williams, Minneci, Carbonell. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Saludos a todos. I am Dicxiana Carbonell. I have been in education 25 years. I started as a math teacher and worked my way up to assistant superintendent. I have a bachelor's degree in math with a minor in education, a master's in bilingual and bicultural education, and an EDS in educational leadership. Additionally, I hold 5 state certifications. With my credentials and experience, I am uniquely qualified to run for the Union Township School District Board of Education, and today I ask for your support. I am running because I am the daughter of immigrant parents, that believed that education was the only vehicle through which we could become self-sufficient, empowered, and contributing members of our society. I am running because I am an educator that believes in the potential of children. I am driven by a moral compass to educate our young minds, coach them, inspire them, and guide them to be who they are destined to be. Before Zuckerberg came out with the metaverse in 2021, school districts such as ours were already the metaverse of our society. And since COVID, our resolve and mission have only strengthened to give rise to the creators, the innovators, the risk takers, and the visionaries. I am running because I am a single mom who found refuge and support in the teachers and school staff that partnered with me to help my son grow and develop socially, emotionally, and academically. In addition to my family, I am so grateful to these educators because they played a pivotal role in creating the man he is today. With your vote, let's work together to support our educators so that they can continue to support our children. Ladies and gentlemen, we are running for the Union Township School District Board of Education, column 3, because we love our community, because we believe in education, because we appreciate the work and contributions of educators and parents, and most importantly, because we believe there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way it treats its children, as so powerfully stated by Nelson Mandela. Today, I ask for your vote. Your endorsement will allow us to continue the work set in motion by Ms. Williams and Ms. Minneci, including ensuring that the Union Township schools are for the Union Township students, creating and sustaining welcoming and safe environments for learning, and making sure that our highly diverse student population has access to the best programs and services. Thank you all for your support, many blessings, and remember, vote column 3.